in the first part, but just they were great hosts. They made a great event. Freedom Hall was a nice place to play. It was great energy in there tonight, and we had a good time. And Louisville's and their staff, we were here for a while since Monday, and they were really nice to us and took very good care of us. So thanks to the Louisville staff, as well as congratulations on advancing to the Final Four. I thought it was a hard-fought match. Obviously, I thought the third set was probably the decider in that, from the standpoint of we had our chances to win that set and needed to make some plays. We had a couple little funky plays at the end, and that was it. Otherwise, I think we're playing in a fifth set probably and battling it out still. But I am really just honored to coach this team. I thought from where we started to where we are, we made incredible progress. We had a bunch of players that hadn't played before. And to get to this point, it hurts, obviously, because this is the third year in a row that we've got here and lost. But I think at the beginning of the year, a lot of people would have thought that we would have had a chance to even get to this point the way that we, before the season started. And I thought they were gritty and tough, and we fought all the way to the end in this match and just weren't enough for Louisville and the crowd.
Any questions for Coach?
Coach, what will be your remarks to the team after such a close and hard loss like this?
I already talked to him. It was pretty much the same thing. The worst part about this is that we don't get to coach this group anymore. And losing the seniors who are pretty special, and it's one of my favorite groups I've ever coached. They work their butts off every day. Lots of teams talk about trying to get better every day. They did. I wish we had another week. I think another week we're better. So, but I just love this group. And I really love the seniors, and it's hard to see them go out like this. They wanted it bad, and they showed it, and they had a chance, and they're right on the cusp of getting that third set and giving us a chance to at least be in a fifth. So I think for us, it's what we talked about, and I don't know, it's going to take a while to get over this one because I really love coaching this group.
Coach, what do you think was the difference in this match? I mean, other than the scores, what did they do well and you did not do well enough?
Well, the first set, we put a lot of service pressure on them, and they were out of system a ton. And so we scored a lot. We were able to score some points, and then they really turned it up in the second set. And I thought that was the difference. And that continued early until the third, and then I thought we kind of started turning around and mucking them up and getting them off the net a little bit and got them out of system, and then we scored. But it really came down. I mean, it's cliche, and every coach talks about it. But if you look at the numbers, the serve pass numbers, that was the difference. When they made their run in the fourth set to get ahead, they were 100% set quick, meaning they can get to their middles and get them involved on all their passes for a while. And then it wasn't until later that we kind of started getting them off the net. So I mean, pretty straightforward. I think they're really good when they're in system, obviously, and they're very experienced.
Anybody else for Coach?
Anna DeBeer has carried them for much of the season. What are your thoughts on her, where she stands nationally?
Yeah, she's an elite competitor. She's an elite. Sorry, it's Cammie, but Anna's an elite competitor, and she made plays, and you knew at the end of the game it was going to go to her, and she made the plays.
Swap that.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything for the players? It fell right underneath.
After the first set, they pretty much dominated the second. What changed in your mind and for both players?
I think they just started making big plays, and we knew it was going to be a competitive match, and we just couldn't sustain the runs that we went on, and we had really awesome spurts of it, and it was super competitive both ways, but they just ended up out executing us in the end, and they're a great team.
Yeah, I think after the first set, we might have gotten a little bit ahead of ourselves. We were fired up, but I think that maybe that just, I don't know, they took that and ran with it, and we couldn't capitalize when we needed to. But yeah, they went on that run after the first set, and I think that might have been a lot of us just getting a little bit excited.
For both players, what will be the things you remember the most about this close loss?
I mean, I think just the way that this team has battled, not only in this game, but all season. This team is so special. We were just saying that in the locker room. Like, this is really a one-of-a-kind team, and I think that's what I'm going to remember from this match. We were just saying we wouldn't have won a battle with any other girls, and that goes the same way with the whole season. So that's what I'll remember.
Yeah, it's just to reiterate, just such a special group, and we've worked so hard this whole year, and I'm just really proud of what we were able to accomplish, even though it's a tough result, but such a special group of hard workers and so committed and so fun to be around every day. So it's been a great year.
Again, for both of you, you played, I think, 11 sets against them this year, and most of them have been very competitive. What about that matchup do you look at as maybe their advantage?
I think we were pretty evenly matched. I think we went into the game knowing the game plan that we had and knowing how to execute it. It's tougher said than done, but we were definitely mentally and just prepared, and we thought it's a really fun matchup, and to get to play such a great team multiple times throughout the year is really special. And so I think it was just a matter of just executing on our side and that being a little more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're an amazing team and we're an amazing team, and I think we match up with each other really well. I think home court advantage is a huge thing. Like the way we played at home was way more relaxed, way more confident, and then you feel the pressure here for sure. So, I mean, I'd say we're pretty evenly matched up. I think it's a good matchup for both teams. We both love it. It's a battle, but the home court advantage is a real thing.
All right, guys, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.